Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time joining, thank you. Appreciate you for clicking on my link. If you haven't already, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, because I'd love to hear from you all. So I am on the road again. If you watch my videos, you hear me say that often because 9 times out of 10 when I start off a vlog, it's gonna be in the car. So where are we headed today? Well, today we are going to see that new Bob Marley movie. I think it's called One Love. It just came out for, let me make sure I'm going the right way. It just came out on Valentine's Day. Before it came out, I was able to snag a $5 movie ticket to go see it. Now, let me be honest, I had intended to go see it anyway because I honestly do not know Bob Marley's story. And so the guy who's playing the main character, I love him anyway because, I mean, he's played in a bunch of stuff, but what I distinctly remember him playing in, and unfortunately it was just not long enough, was in this show that used to come on Netflix. It was called AO. Or OA. It was called OA because it stood for Original Angel. I think that's what it was. It was this like mind freak of a series, and it ended on the biggest cliffhanger ever. And so the guy who's playing Bob Marley, he was in this show in the last season, and I was so looking forward to continuing to follow him in his journey and to see where we were going next in the show. But as far as I know, they ended it, canceled it, whatever. It's never coming back. So anyway, all that to say that I had every intention of paying full price, but you know, if you can get a discount, then get a discount. So let me preface this by saying this is not a sponsored ad. This is not a commercial, although it's about to sound very much like a commercial. But I got my $5 movie ticket because I am a loyal T-Mobile customer, and they used to have the app T-Mobile Tuesdays. And with T-Mobile Tuesdays, that they would give you all these like free things, right? So every Tuesday you could go into the app and there was all types of deals, and I've talked about this before. Well, since then they changed the app, so it's no longer T-Mobile Tuesday. I've never driven through here before. This is wow. Anyway, they've changed the app and now it's called T-Life. And so when you bout that T-Life, then you get that Magenta Status. And Magenta Status is basically giving you VIP access to premium brands and like all the goodies. Again, this is not a sponsored ad, but just know it's very much an unsolicited commercial because I love getting free stuff and I love getting deals. And so this is all right up my alley. Anyway, they had the option for you to use a code and go into an app that's called Atom Tickets. And from there, you can get a $5 movie ticket. And so I've used it in the past. I've gone to see, what did I go see? I went to see John Wick. I went to see Creed 3. And I feel like one other movie. I had a ticket to go see Beekeeper, but I accidentally let it expire. Forgot about it, just expired. So we're not letting this expire though. We're about to go see. About to go see One Love with Bob Marley. So, oh my gosh, I need to show y'all this view. Check this out. I hope y'all can see it. It's been a minute since I've gone through this way with in downtown Seattle. So hopefully it's not zoomed in too much since I had it focused on me. And now I'm focusing y'all out here. So the reason why I brought y'all along was because I'm going to turn this into my first movie review video. So shout out to Curtis York. He and his wife went to see the premiere of this show, Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Amazon Prime. They went to go see the premiere of the movie and they like filmed their whole process. Now I ain't filmed to get ready with me because when I go to the movies, I like to be comfortable. So your girl is rather slouchy underneath here. But what I am doing is bringing y'all along so that we can, you know, see the whole deal of me at the movies. I mean, not trying to be funny, but it's Seattle, so chances are the theater's gonna be empty. Now, no spoilers here. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm assuming this movie is going to stay true to Bob Marley's life. So, I mean, really, are there spoilers? But I do want to give a review at the end. So, stay tuned for that as we make our way to the theater. I hope they have validation because I don't want to pay. Okay, I've been to this garage before. If you watch my Nordstrom video, then it was in the same area. The challenge is the freaking elevators. Okay, so I'm on 2B. And these are the 6th Avenue elevators. Did you see that? P1, P2. Alright, made it to the theater. Turned out to be on the 4th level. They have all kinds of restaurants here. I had no idea that they had a Johnny Rockets, because I would absolutely get me a burger and a shake. Also did not know they had a Thai ginger, because all those times when I worked for Nordstrom, I would have come here to eat instead. But I know I'm going to be full of popcorn, so I'm going to hold off. This is another movie that I want to see that I completely forgot is in theaters. American Fiction. Have you ever seen that? It's on my list. Definitely want to check it out. Issa Rae is in it too. Thank you. Y'all see that black lady? Maybe she's here to see Bob Marley. Maybe she's here to see American Fiction. Let's see. I love this rustic like cabin feel. Maybe to Seattle to like always be on brand and on theme. Right? Don't we feel like we're in a cabin? What's in it? Oh, it's just popcorn. Oops. $8.99. Y'all crazy. No. Oh yeah. I forgot the Dune 2 Part 2. Like the sand one glitter. What is this? A brain or an egg? I don't know. That's kind of funny to reach in there to get your popcorn. Let's see what they have. Burgers, pizza, pretzels, churros, popcorn, chicken tenders. Oh, look, you can get like half and half of the popcorn. I'm just gonna get a number 1. Oh, I hadn't seen this before. That's kind of cool. So honestly, you can probably bring your own flavors and sprinkle on top. All that time I was standing there and I was in the wrong line. That's for the AMC Stubs premiere, like A-lister people. I don't even know if I have AMC Stubs. I should get it. I know I have Regal. But anyway, now I'm behind a whole bunch of people, but it's fine. I got time.
Of all of the co-stars you've ever had, can you name someone with a similar process to your own, where the second you met, you're like, we get each other, we're in sync?
The first person that comes to mind is a writer named Mike White. We met early on when we were both kind of starting out. He
just finished the movie. Heading home now to tell y'all all about it. Don't mind my shiny forehead. I am so upset. I sat down to record this review and I connected my microphone to my camera, but I forgot to turn the microphone on. So I spent all this time just pouring my heart out about how much I enjoyed this movie, what I liked. I did talk about a few things that I didn't care for. But anyway, I gave a full-fledged review and y'all can't hear it because my microphone was not on. I still want you all to know about my review, so please bear with me. This will be Alicia's edition of bad lip reading. Okay, this is me letting y'all know that there were more than just the 2 people in the theater. There's actually more than I had even expected. I want to say like maybe there were somewhere between 15 and 20 people just kind of spread out all over. However, movie etiquette apparently is not everyone's forte because I chose the seat that was behind dead center because when I booked my ticket, someone else already had the center seat. For some reason, this couple decides to pick seats that were directly behind me. So there's all this empty space, but they sat directly behind me. And then they were complaining because we weren't center. We were kind of off to the side a little bit. But anyway, when they sat down, both of them breathed all loud. as you can see me demonstrating here, all on the back of my neck, all on my popcorn, which was just sitting beside me. And then they started like coughing and sputtering, and it was like a lot going on behind me. So anyway, let me just jump to the funny part, which was I took a picture of them. I felt like it was necessary for me to show y'all the people that I was dealing with. Okay, so back to my notes. Yes, I did take notes in the theater. I took them on napkins, and then as I was flipping the napkins over in the dark, I wrote over top of things. So the notes that I have here is like my transcribed version. Before the movie started for us, there was a video that played in honor of Black History Month, which I thought was pretty cool, and I was able to grab a clip of that. So let's take a look.
His tireless efforts to champion social justice in his home country of Jamaica and around the world, Marley's message of love, peace, and equality has resonated with and inspired positive change in the Black community for decades.
Reggae is people music.
Today, his impact is still felt through the Bob Marley Foundation, which provides aid to underserved communities through initiatives focused on education, sports, culture, healthcare, and sustainable development. And his influence is reflected from local community causes to international organizations, all of them dedicated to the kind of world harmony that he brought to life in his songs and in his actions.
One love, one heart, one destiny.
Join Nubi as we celebrate Black History Month and the legacy of Bob Marley.
Look at me reading my notes. Okay, so when the movie actually started, there was a message from Ziggy Marley, which is one of Bob Marley's oldest sons. And essentially he was endorsing the video and letting us know that he and the family were, on site, providing their feedback, and they felt this was an honest depiction of their father's story. And that was new to me. I don't think I'd seen that before. I've read, after the fact, or seen interviews after the fact with a family or whomever say that, this story is true to form, but that was the first time I'd seen it. So to me, it gave more credibility to the movie, and I felt like it was going to be a more honest explanation and not so much a director's interpretation of Bob Marley's life. Now, I didn't read anything about the movie before I went. I didn't look at any reviews or anything like that. So I went in there thinking this was going to be about the life and times of Bob Marley. And it wasn't even like that. The movie started when he was, I think, around like 31 years old. And it was in the midst of the civil and political unrest in Jamaica. And so it just opens with this press conference, but we are essentially immersed in Bob Marley's thoughts of, like what's important to him while all this turmoil is happening all around him. And that's like the gist of the movie. Like we do get some flashbacks, no spoilers here, but we do get flashbacks. But for the most part, it's like we are trying to be in the mind of Bob Marley as he's dealing with everything around him. And his primary focus all throughout was unity and peace and love and bringing everyone together through the use of song and through music. And if you already know his life, then I guess these aren't spoilers, but there's drama that happens with him and his crew. There's people who try to kill him. His wife, Rita, gets caught up in all of it as well. He has to leave Jamaica. And so the movie really keeps you on your toes. Because it's like I'm rooting for Bob and I want him to win. I want peace, love, and unity to win. But then also I'm conflicted because I don't like the way he's treating Rita. And I do love that the family gave Rita her moment in the sun. They gave her an opportunity to really let Bob know how she felt. And she let him know that like, yeah, I'm your muse. And yes, I'm here to help support you and raising the kids and this and that. But you out here running the streets and doing this, that, and the third. Anyway, I'm getting upset just thinking about it. But overall, like, how did I feel about the movie? Because this is kind of annoying to do this bad lip reading. I really enjoyed the movie. I liked it a lot. One of the highlights for me, well, let's say two highlights, was seeing Red Stripe prominently displayed in the movie. These days we get a lot of product placement, but this one was true to form and accurate. If you're in Jamaica, you're going to be drinking Red Stripe. Although I don't think he was in Jamaica when he was drinking it. Anyway, you're going to get your red stripe. I also liked how thick the accents were. Now, I don't know if the accents were accurate to true Jamaican accents, but I truly appreciated how thick they were. I was able to understand. So there were instances where I would laugh and like one other black person would laugh too, because we understood the joke and everyone else is just kind of sitting there. So it felt like it was something special for people of color, or for black people specifically, Jamaicans, whatever. So that was kind of funny to me. Guaranteed I'm saying something very profound, because I did give a review of how the actors performed specifically, but I guess we'll never know, because I need to go ahead and end this. It's already entirely too long, but completely love the movie. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. I give it all the stars. It's great. I will definitely watch it again when it comes on Netflix or Amazon or whatever it ends up being on. And yeah, thank you all so much for sticking it out this far. I tried my best to make this a little entertaining and engaging. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure again that you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've seen the movie. Let me know if you plan to go see it. And I will see you all in my next video.